As mentioned, Holyfield turned 38 in October. Ruiz 9 years younger. The height nearly even. Exact same reach at Thursday's weigh-in. Thursday, Ruiz was 10 pounds heavier than Holyfield. He was only 3 pounds heavier in the first fight. And the key rules for this championship fight: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. The fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an accidental headbutt occurs before the end of the 4th round, it's a no contest. If it happens after the end of round 4, they go to the scorecard. So here at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, getting ready for our main event, the WBA Heavyweight Championship, Evander Holyfield versus John Ruiz, the rematch. Let's get the official introductions from our ring announcer, the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we present our featured bout of the evening at this time, I'd like to ask you to rise for the singing of our national anthem. In the ring to lead us, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome talented recording artist. Have a hand of welcome to Four Shades.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose frost stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our blood was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, Four Shades. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Don King Productions in association with Showtime Event Television, the Mandalay Bay, the undisputed king of beers, Budweiser, and I1.com, $10,000 awarded daily. This bout coming away is sanctioned by the World Boxing Association, the president Gilberto Mendoza, supervisor Dr. Elias Cordova, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dr. Elias Ghanem, commissioners Amy Ayub, Glenn Carano, Dr. Flip Pomansky, and Dr. Luther Mack. The executive director is Mark Ratner. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside. From Johannesburg, South Africa, Stanley Christodoulou. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Chuck Jumpa. Also from Las Vegas, Patricia Jarman Manning. And the third man of the ring, our referee in charge, working in this his 139th world title bout, Joe Cortez. All right, fans, here we go with our main event of the evening, the last word. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Heavyweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, it's showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing black trunks, hailing from Chelsea, Massachusetts, by way of Sabana Grande, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 227 pounds with a record of 36 wins, 4 losses. He has 27 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he attempts to become the first Latino to win the heavyweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current WBA number 3 ranked contender, the challenger, known as the Quiet Man, introducing John Ruiz. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the defending world champion, presenting on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing silver trunks with multicolor trim, fighting out of and representing his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. He weighed in at a ready 217 pounds with a record of 37 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He has 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is one of boxing's true warriors, the only man in history to hold the heavyweight title 4 times. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current WBA Heavyweight Champion of the world, introducing Evander, the real deal, Holyfield. Once again, Joe Cortez, our referee in charge.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules of the dressing room. This fight for the WBA Heavyweight Championship of the world. I expect good sportsmanlike conduct. Remember, these punches here are low. Up here, they're good. Give me a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch them up. All right, let's clean it.
Ruiz, one look at Holyfield, different referee and judges from the first fight. You recall at the start of the original fight, Holyfield seemed surprised when Ruiz came out so fast. He spent the opening seconds fending Ruiz off. Interesting to see if Holyfield tries to get the jump on Ruiz here in the rematch. We're still not fully convinced of Ruiz's chin. He looks like he's ready to sprint out. If Holyfield is busy or lands cleanly, especially with the big right, it could be a short night. Here we go. Holyfield, Ruiz, 2.
Oh, stop!
And right away,
Put them heads inside.
some roughhouse tactics.
I think Evander Holyfield's going to try and unload at least 1 or 2 good shots early to let John Ruiz know this is an all new and improved, brand new, real deal.
There's a stiff left jab by Evander Holyfield as he stuffed it effectively. That is not a knockdown. He was pulled down by Holyfield. We seem to be picking up where we left off with all the pushing and grabbing and pulling.
You're going to notice John Ruiz is going to try and he's working his way in. He's not smothering his punches quite the same way he did last time, but he's still looking to get inside Holyfield's power range.
Come on, guys, come on, let's go, guys. No rough tactics, guys.
Ruiz thought he drifted from his game plan of the first fight. He doesn't want to slug with Holyfield. He wants to stay on the outside.
Hey, guys. Come here.
Jab and move. And now a quick early conference.
Take control now, okay? No rough tactics.
Cortez wants to take charge. Ruiz just missing with that right hand.
You notice John Ruiz worked his way all the way in and then held Evander didn't tie him up. He tied up Evander. He's still worried about the shots coming back.
Holyfield working the jab. Right hand by Ruiz. Ruiz looking very confident.
All right, let him out. Bring out. Let him out.
Something Evander said he wasn't going to do this time is wait, and he's still waiting quite a bit.
Yeah, he's not getting up first. Pretty good right hand to the jaw by Ruiz.
Evander countered with a nice right hand, too. Right now, John's got the lead. A little more active. Outworking Evander right now, but this is very, very early.
Ruiz pushing Holyfield back, which is a good thing to do. That was one of your keys to victory.
John Ruiz does not fight well going backwards, and against a sharpshooter like Evander, that would be death.
Break out, clean. Break out.
Joe Cortez has been a busy man here in the opening round. Under 30 seconds.
This fight is going to be a lot of clinching and a lot of holding on inside. Trust me, Steve. On the inside, Ruiz is going to tie Holyfield up every chance he gets.
And some holding and hitting by both the fighters. Here's a good left jab by Ruiz as he stuffed it in.
Hold. Put it behind the head.
And Ruiz being cautioned by Cortez for the rabbit punch. That's going to do it for round one. Very even.
I give the first round to Ruiz. He did the work. He pressed it.
Vaseline. Tim's got it. Hold it, Katie.
When he starts rushing, you got to bump him. Okay. Feigning, make him rush, step to the side, and punch combination. That's all you have to do is punch 3-4 punches at a time, and we in the ball game.
Get back quick after every break, right? Get back quick.
Little water. Keep your hands up.
Johnny, trying to counter you over the top with that jab. I mean, the right hand. You got to change up. Down low, up high. You're falling in again.
It's starting to fall. You're right.
Falling in. Jab and move.
Keep punching. Keep punching, Johnny.
Holyfield was disgusted with himself after the first fight because he wanted to end it on one punch. He didn't throw enough combinations. And let's see what he does here.
Don Turner just reminded him, look, set him up 2-3 at a time, 2-3-4. Let him flow.
Round two. A lot of movement by both. Each looking for the little opening. Ruiz continues to stick the jab. But we haven't seen him follow it up yet. A little abrasion underneath the left eye of Ruiz already. Body shot with the left by Holyfield.
Holyfield starting to counter now, starting to react, throwing 2 or 3 back instead of 1. John's still pressing, got a lot of energy. Evander, very, very experienced in the big moves.
Coming in.
Ruiz weighs 10 pounds more. Ruiz already underneath the left eye. It's beginning to blow up. You notice that?
Nice double left hook by Holyfield, body and head, and a right hand to the temple.
Break out, clean, break out.
That left eye could be a developing problem for Ruiz.
It's a nice right hand, I believe. I saw one, and that eye is swelling quick. Could have been a clash of heads, but I didn't see it.
May have been the result of a punch.
Break out. Let him out.
Halfway through round two. A lot of head movement by Ruiz.
All right, break out. Hold, son. You got to be careful. Come on, let's go.
John Ruiz's corner said you're falling in. He leans forward like that, he falls in. That's dangerous for both fighters in the head category.
He's pushing Holyfield back, swarming. Straight right hand on the head by Ruiz. And then Holyfield just drags him into the ropes. Another right hand that was blocked by Holyfield.
Get him out of there, come on.
He's trying to smother Holyfield's punches. Get off and smother. Get off and smother. I don't know how long Holyfield will let this happen. But that's how I thought he got out hustled and now worked in the first fight.
And Holyfield seems to be waiting too long, which was the case in the first fight. Under 30 seconds, round 2.
It's a better round for Holyfield, though. He's landing some good counter combinations. John's still taking the fight to him.
Effective jab by Ruiz, and then he lands with the right. It's been Ruiz who's been getting off first, and then a lot of tugging by Holyfield as he's holding on to Ruiz, pulling him along. That left eye looks really bad for Ruiz. Good left-right combination of the head, followed by a left hook by Ruiz at the bell.
Do what you gotta do. He got a bad eye. Give him some. Johnny, box him, baby. Box him, Johnny.
Good hand.
Get.
Good hand.
Okay, let me get this. This is the most important thing right now.
Ruiz outworking Holyfield, getting the better of him until that uppercut comes in and really lands right on that eye. There's a nice uppercut also by Ruiz.
All right, seconds up. Seconds up.
Super slow-mo. Again, John Ruiz just trying to outwork Holyfield. That uppercut started to change things. But Evander gets hit with one of those uppercuts as well.
I think Ruiz, as in the first fight, is outworking Holyfield. We enter round 3. Holyfield digging to the body with the left hand.
Break out clean, break out
And
clean.
the infighting as Ruiz tries to smother Holyfield's punches.
Don't be holding.
Once in a while, though, on the inside, Holyfield's getting free. And Ruiz is allowing him some leverage.
Evander's not got the timing yet. John Ruiz is ducking in, cutting the distance in half so that Ruiz is inside the power zone where Holyfield's punches are going to lose some of the starch. See, as that right hand starts hitting him, it's already off to the side by his shoulder. He's inside the power zone.
Norm Stone worked feverishly on that welt underneath the left eye of Ruiz with the end swell. Let's go to Jim Bray for a report on Ruiz's eye.
All right, Steve. Dr. Berliner, one of the attending ring physicians here, looked at Ruiz's eye in between rounds. He says it's swelling pretty quickly. It's about ready to close. There's not a whole lot of vision. Even at this point, even though it appears to still be open, he's concerned as the fight goes on that it will be a major concern for John Ruiz, and he will monitor it every round. Steve?
Thank you, Jim. It would be a shame if the fight came to a conclusion because of the eye.
I'll tell you, Ruiz complained about something near Joe Cortez. I think it was a low blow. I didn't see it. And then Joe Cortez, combination after that happened, said to Evander, keep him up a little bit. Evander needs to work it behind the jab. He's not using the jab enough. There it is.
There it is, on cue. Ruiz with a body shot right on the belt with the left hand. But he didn't follow up. Holyfield doubling up on the jab. Ruiz going to the body.
Break out.
But Ruiz not doing what he said he wanted to do more of. And that is move around the ring, fight from the outside, don't slug it out with Holyfield, jab more, and throw more combinations.
Now, John Ruiz cannot fight backwards. He has to stop and come forward. He doesn't fight going backwards. Evander is a better fighter going backwards than Ruiz.
You can work out of there. You can work.
Ruiz tying Holyfield up here. And then winging with a left hook, but a grazing blow. Holyfield's getting mad now, and so is Ruiz.
Yeah, but Ruiz is not getting the better of these inside fighting confrontations, Steve.
Got the crowd on its feet.
Water. Give me the inch well. Come on, David, support.
He dropped this one.
You fucking asshole.
That's your headache.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
You call me nothing like that.
Gig.
Please, Ronnie. Come on, Johnny.
You couldn't have fucking done it, kid, right?
Listen,
No, you gotta
Johnny,
fuck.
listen, Johnny.
Johnny,
Get back to the game plan. Get back to your box. He's walking right into your jab, but you're throwing slow punches. You gotta throw fast punches.
Use your jab.
Quick punches. Bing, bing. Combination. You gotta throw fast punches, Johnny. You understand? Now, come on. You're understanding fighting this guy's
Make
fight.
it an easy fight, Johnny, and use your
Fast
jab.
punches. Fast punches. All right? Get back with the jab. Nice quick jab. With one
Johnny,
hand.
listen to me.
Come
He's
on.
laying the fucking left hand out. And
Make him go outside of you.
That's right.
Okay. That's right. Let's
Speed,
go,
boy,
baby.
speed.
Come on, come on.
You can do it. Your hands are following your feet.
You don't have to work all night if you don't want to. Cut it.
The tension coming to a boil in that Ruiz corner as Norm Stone was looking for the end swell, and he got into it there with Gabe LaMarca. Round 4. Crowd getting behind Holyfield.
See, if John Ruiz backs up, Steve, all of Evander's stuff becomes more effective immediately. And he can't hurt Evander going back. Can't do it.
All right, break out.
Tide's turning a little earlier in this fight than it did in the last.
Fuck it on.
Recall it was the last round of the first fight. Or roughhouse tactics there as they...
You guys have a problem?
holding.
You have a problem? All right, give me a clean fight, all right? No rough tactics. Let's go.
More warnings from Joe Cortez. Remember that Ruiz was wobbled toward the end of the third round of the first fight, but Holyfield couldn't finish him off. He just didn't have the energy.
You know, John Ruiz keeps pulling in, right? As he fires in, he pulls inside. In the inside there, whether it's Holyfield's hands, the gloves, the fists, the elbows, the shoulders, the head, a lot of things are going to damage that eye. He doesn't need to be in that tight.
I'm a little perplexed by it as well. And I'm sure Ruiz's corner is not too thrilled either.
Hey, bring out.
Ruiz grimacing as Holyfield went low.
Holyfield looks like he's loading up a little too much, looking for one big shot. I mean, the double jab and right hand is nice, but he looks like he's waiting on something, and I can't understand what.
Oh, there's a big right hand to the head by Ruiz. And Ruiz with a left-right combination to the head. You know, I think I heard you say that a few times in the last fight. Not sure what he's waiting for.
Watch your heads inside, guys. Watch them heads.
He's definitely been more active in this fight. This fight's not at hand. Nice uppercut.
Left uppercut to the chin by Ruiz, but it was one and done. That left hook by Holyfield was blocked by Ruiz. Ruiz with a left hook to the head. And those shots were blocked by the arms of Ruiz. By Holyfield.
Holyfield's rhythm seems to be a little off. He's missing some of the punches on the way in offensively, and he's missing blocking some defensively.
And Ruiz is connecting with the right hand. With a little more regularity.
All right, bring out.
Final seconds of round 4. They may have banged heads, and there's blood on the forehead of Ruiz. Norm Stone questioning Joe Cortez about the headbutt.
Come on, Stoney, get the work here.
What is it?
Stoney.
That's it.
Joe Cortez informing Norm Stone it was accidental.
Shit.
He was put in.
Come on, Joe.
Don't get in his eyes.
He's accidental headbutt.
Come on, Joe.
They collided heads.
Come on, Joe. Come on.
Accidental
For
headbutt.
Christ's sake, we got one last time.
Accidental headbutt.
Give me the Vaseline. Give me the Vaseline.
Norm Stone thinking it's deja
Fucking
vu.
motherfuckers.
We're going to take a look at that accidental headbutt.
Seconds out.
There it is. That's clearly accidental. There's no way you can say Evander did it on purpose. He's ducking to try and fire an uppercut counter, and they just bang heads.
I think it was accidental too. I think Cortez was right.
That's a very good call.
So down to round 5. And Things are getting a little dicey now for John Ruiz, who has the swelling under the left eye and the headbutt to deal with blood on the forehead. And that blood could be coming into the eye area, into the eyes, obscuring his vision. A bad spot, Bob.
Holyfield keeping Ruiz on a retreat. John can't fight going backwards. He's getting through with that left hand on the inside, working the body and the jaw.
Ruiz backing up, which is not what he wants to be doing. Ruiz's face getting bloodier and bloodier as the round goes on.
And that blood has nothing to do with the butt. That has to do with that uppercut on the inside that Evander threw. He was working well on the inside with it.
The blood streaking down Ruiz's nose. Press row scoring. Bernard Fernandez has it even. And Rafael and Steve Springer have Ruiz ahead at this juncture.
I have it even myself.
But Ruiz certainly looking the worse for wear. But he may be ahead.
This round is Holyfield's clean though. Look at all the blood. And Holyfield's where. Oh! Big left hook by Evander. Best punch of the night.
Well, that got the attention of Ruiz, who looks shaky. Midway through the fifth. Holyfield really loading up now.
I was just going to say, Steve, he's loading up one at a time. It's not it. Bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ruiz sticking the jab. And then again, smothering Holyfield.
Holy's too strong for John this time.
Crowd chanting for Holyfield. Yelling Holy.
All night long in the last fight, John Ruiz the man coming forward. Now it's reversed.
Ruiz's face is a mess. But he just keeps coming forward. He is game. He's digging these twisting uppercuts to the body and jaw of Holyfield. But again, not really to his advantage to be fighting on the inside this close with Evander Holyfield. A flurry by Holyfield. Back comes Ruiz, though, showing tremendous resolve.
This round was pretty much Evander's. John made it closer, but I don't know if he could win the round. Holyfield dominated the first 2 minutes so much. John is really looking the worse for wear now with that eye and that blood. It's everywhere.
He looks like the beaten fighter, but you don't know that on the scorecards.
Get the ice on his back. I'm going to do it.
When you inch well for his eye.
Hey, go! Right head go on!
Right here.
For Christ's sake! Give us a break here!
Norman.
Give us a break here!
Cortez ignoring Stone.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, baby. You're still in this fight, kid. You're still in this fight. Come on. Come on, Johnny. Stay in it. Stay with it. I can fight without that eye. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Evander Holyfield gets better of John Ruiz, big body shot, and then the hook up top. John Ruiz didn't really wobble that bad. Another look from overhead, didn't really wobble that bad. I think the body shot right there bothered him more than the head shot. And there's the good hook. Yeah, that was a little bit more of a glancing blow than it looked like.
Get working.
They feverishly work on the face of John Ruiz, who still comes out all bloodied. Round 6. Norm Stone continuing to berate Joe Cortez.
You know, I'm going to say this to him. It's just one of those things. John Ruiz jumps down, ducks down, comes down. Sometimes when you come down and the other fighter comes down, you're going to bang heads. That's just part of the way the game's played.
Holyfield turning it up, a right hand by Ruiz that scores. Then he holds on.
See, the physical nature of this fight on the inside is John Ruiz is getting the worst of it right now. But Holy's not out-punching him that significantly.
The fans again rallying behind what many think is the sentimental favorite, Evander Holyfield. Some feel the man of sympathy is Ruiz after thinking he was robbed in the first fight. Ruiz looking for a little second win here, I believe.
Evander's slowing up again. I'm not quite sure He's hesitating. I don't know if he's out of rhythm, he's out of sync.
Well, he's pressing, he's backing Ruiz up. But not throwing. Now he throws finally one jab, but that's it. Overhand right blocked by the left arm of Ruiz. Digs to the body with the left.
See, John can't fight going backwards. There's no way he can win this fight going backwards. He's got to come forward. But Evander is too strong for him this time out.
All right, break out.
Those punches again being blocked by the arms and gloves of Ruiz. They sound good.
Get him out.
But not effective. Body shot, then an uppercut. Good double left by Ruiz.
Holyfield countered back with left hook, but it was just one. He needed to throw more punches. That was one of the keys too. Just use his overall skills.
And a nifty right uppercut to the chin by Ruiz on the inside.
So there's only been one really good combination by John Ruiz in this round. He's taken a lot of the round off. There's only 40 seconds left in the round. He spent 3/4 of the round backing up.
Holyfield missing. Right hand by Ruiz that got through.
Landed pretty clean.
Now he opens it up all over Holyfield.
And he may win the round. He may steal the round.
5 seconds left in the 6th. Big finish by Ruiz. But a right uppercut. Ruiz staggered back.
Come on, referee.
Just at the bell.
Come on, referee. Put this in that thing. Put that in the water and hand it here.
Evander, you gotta be careful holding that head down, you hear?
Don't worry about it.
How about getting his head up?
Yeah, you can't be cool.
Jeez.
If you move your feet, you don't have to worry about all that.
John Ruiz on the inside working the body, and that uppercut lands it nice. Evander only responds with one hook back. From the outside, the best right hand of the round, if not the fight, for John Ruiz. And he tried to steal the end of the round, then Evander came back. I thought Evander outworked him for the majority of the round. Very, very, very close round.
Come on. Get in the rhythm, baby.
Tremendous drama in the corner of Ruiz. And this has really developed into a compelling affair.
Well, the 6th round is in the books. And Don Turner wasn't exactly correct. Holyfield made some of the adjustments, not all of them, and he hasn't made them as effectively as we all anticipated he might.
Turner said it wouldn't go past 6 unofficially. What do you see?
I have it 4-2 for Evander, but the rounds did win are close. They're not big runaways, but see, he's the effective aggressor this entire fight pretty much now. What John was in the first fight, and he's outworking John the whole first 2 minutes of the last round. All Evander. John had a spurt there, but then Evander answered the spurt, so it's not enough to steal the round. Look, John's doing nothing.
And the crowd booed.
If the round stays like this without a punch being thrown, you give it to Evander because he's coming forward.
I'm not sure what's in Ruiz's mind right now. He might just be exhausted.
He got hit with a nice right hand just now, and I saw a little funny wobble in his leg.
Yes.
Maybe a delayed reaction, maybe not.
And he loads up with that right hand, but that was it, one and done.
He just looked up at the clock. That's not a good thing.
He did look up. I just noticed that as well, Bobby.
It's a bad thing when you're looking up at the clock in the 7th round.
He's now counting the seconds before this thing is over. Because you can see it in his face, the punishment he has absorbed to this point.
Stop.
But you know that Holyfield wants to make a statement here. He doesn't want to go to the judges. He wants to knock Ruiz out.
Well, he started to make some of the statement. He hasn't made all of the statement. He's not throwing the combinations again, punches and bunches.
Every once in a while, though, Holyfield gets pushed back, and a left hook there did it by Ruiz.
Let's go.
Ruiz being extremely deliberate here in round 7.
Get him out there. Come on, get him out. Let's go. Get him out. Don't be holding that head.
It's as if they're in slow motion here all of a sudden.
Break out.
Ruiz so banged up. Being pushed back again by Holyfield. On the inside, Holyfield with some tough shots to the stomach of Ruiz.
There's a nice shot on the top of the head by Evander, but John reacts well.
No questioning Ruiz's heart.
Ruiz just got staggered. He ate a big left hand.
And now he tries to come back with a right of his own. Well, he is courageous. And he can barely see out of the left eye.
Take the eye.
On the bottom, that's all.
I got him, buddy. Sorry, Gabe.
Sorry, don't worry about nothing. Come on, Chandler, you gotta move your hands. You're not moving your hands. He's getting tired. You're not getting tired. He's getting tired now. You gotta move your hands. You're walking around doing nothing in there. They're stealing all these rounds, Johnny. Come on now.
Johnny, this is what he's doing. Left, right. He's making left.
I know what you're telling, Don. He needs to boogie up and let his hands go.
You know, everybody can't talk in the corner.
You're right, and I'm talking right now. You boogie up and let your hands go, babe. Come on, Evander. Let him go. This guy's gone, babe.
Purpose right now that you're going to hit 2 rounds. You're going to boogie up and boogie up again.
Pause your whip.
Holyfield probably landed his best punch of the fight. That left hook right in the forehead, and you see John's leg just right there. It buckled. You couldn't see it on the screen, but it did buckle. And you could see in Ruiz's corner, they just told him, you're letting him steal all these rounds. You're not working. You're letting him steal the rounds. They know he's losing the rounds because he's not working. Same way I thought Ruiz stole the rounds from Holyfield in the first fight. It's been reversed so far.
Well, let's see if Ruiz can turn it up a little bit here in round 8. It's scheduled for 12, the WBA Heavyweight Championship. First fight was for the vacant title. Now Holyfield has it.
Coming in with the head. Watch out.
But things have slowed considerably. Ruiz has to do more.
Holyfield is missing pretty badly with the right hand. His timing's off. He's not timing John's duck. John keeps leaning to the side, and Holy keeps going right over his shoulder with that right hand.
We have to figure, say Mike Tyson is watching, Lennox Lewis is watching. They have to be wringing their hands looking at Holyfield.
I don't think Lennox Lewis and Holyfield 3 would actually sell, but it might.
A left-right combination to the head by Ruiz. Tyson said he wants to fight the winner of this fight, but he's got a fight penciled in May 19th with David Eisen.
Hold it. Let's go.
Half the round just about over. Very little action.
Bobby, do you think Holyfield looks better or Ruiz looks worse?
A little of both.
Hold it. Let's go.
A little of both. Some of the defensive moves Evander's making are sharper and a little more subtle. John's not as aggressive. He's clearly not as aggressive. He's not outworking Holyfield the way he did the first time, I thought. Evander's landed more. He's worked much harder on the inside.
What's that elbow? Come with that elbow.
It's just still not the Evander Holyfield that I thought was coming.
Holyfield, who said he'd knock out Ruiz, and a lot of people thought he was going for an early KO, but it's now round 8. Left uppercut. And
nice.
that got into the right eye of Holyfield as heads came together. Might be some loose tape, on the left glove of Ruiz, and Holyfield winced.
He got hit in the eye with the uppercut, and it kind of maybe stuffed his eyelashes, and his eye was blinking a little bit.
May have sort of gotten slashed by the lacing of Ruiz's gloves. And a left uppercut followed by a straight left by Ruiz, who's suddenly come alive.
Exact same punch that he used to make him wince earlier, that left uppercut.
Ruiz suddenly with some confidence as Holyfield pulls Ruiz's head down, a tactic he used a lot of in the first fight.
go.
Final seconds of round 8. As Ruiz misses with the right hand before the bell.
Take, what's tape?
Don't get excited. Sit down, Holy. I got it.
Let him do it.
I got it.
After the bell rings.
Lift it up.
When he moves to his right, please. Bump left when he moves right. Little water. Hear that? You gotta move your feet. You're letting this guy off the hook. He was ready to quit 3 rounds ago and let him off the hook. You can't let him off the hook. He'll be up inside right now, right this minute. You're gonna go to work. I don't think
John Ruiz throws that left uppercut on the inside right there, hits Holyfield right in the eye. You watch him, see him, he blinks. He either got the eyelashes or the glove itself in his eye.
It looked like a clean shot.
Well, it was a clean shot, but
A great.
he just poked him in the eye.
The angle got him, yeah.
Let's go. Seconds out.
And there's a moose. A mouse, I should say, developing. Looks like a moose under the right eye of Holyfield.
He can't use moose, he has no hair.
Yeah, that's right. Round 9.
Break out clean.
A mouse the size of a moose.
All right, stop. Break out.
Once again, Holyfield looking a little better than the first fight, but again, this is not the Evander Holyfield that the fans of him know and love.
Well, I'll tell you, I can't help but can't understand why he's not throwing the jab. I can't help but think if his corner tells him double, triple jab and then fire the right hand to the body, this way if John leans and hits something, come up with the hook or uppercut then.
Both fighters looking tired now.
Nice right hand by Holy.
Holyfield with a burst of energy. The press row scoring. Bernard Fernandez still has it even. Dan Rafael and Steve Springer have Ruiz ahead by 2.
I have 77-75 for Evander. I think he's carrying the fight most of the time. Last round I gave to Ruiz, but 3 rounds before that, Evander chased him around the ring and banged him. Got the better of him on the inside. Infighting is hard to see from press row sometimes. I'm lucky and fortunate that I know the game, but it's right here on our face.
If it ended now, Ruiz would win by majority decision. Midway through the 9th, scheduled for 12. Holyfield missing with the left hook. He's just slow to react to Holyfield's telegraphing the punches. Ruiz, the right uppercut, but a countering right hand by Holyfield.
Holyfield hit him with a nice left hook on the way back, and now he's sensing something. He rocked and rolled on him, but he missed him. You can see him coming. He senses that John's a little staggering there. And his other eye looks cut too.
Ruiz may be shaky here. And he's trying to hold on.
Oh, that was a beautiful left uppercut on the side too.
Ruiz really taking a lot here now.
His legs are getting a little rubbery too. You can see he's a little tired, but they're not sturdy.
Ruiz on very wobbly legs.
Break out clean.
His face is really looking ugly.
Ruiz battered.
Blood everywhere.
Battered and bruised.
Another uppercut by Holyfield.
Yep. And he backs Ruiz up. Holyfield continues to score.
Oh, big body shot. Double hook.
Countering shots by Holyfield. Ruiz absorbing a tremendous amount of punishment here in round 9. And he'll be happy to hear the bell.
You want to be ashamed of yourself. That's all. 10 minutes longer, we can do it. We can do it, baby. I'm telling you, we can do it, Gabe. Let me get both of them.
Relax.
Johnny, he's laying the jab, Go, come on, do something. Do your job. Wake up.
Somebody take the water. I gotta do the tape.
Hold me more, Johnny.
Johnny, let me see your glove.
Drink it.
Johnny, you want to be...
Evander Holyfield gets the better of it on the inside. There's the nice right hand. And as they go on the inside, Holy hits him with that left hook, busts that other eye open. That punch was one that seemed to make his legs get a little unsteady for a while. Here's John Ruiz holding on. But that eye came out of that exchange worse. Later on, there's a nice right uppercut, but then Evander counters with the left hook. And again, he's pressing and he's winning the combinations. He's winning the contact. So far, it's better, but it's still not the Evander Holyfield I thought I'd see.
As mentioned earlier, different judges from the first fight, and you wonder if the judges will overcompensate because of what happened in that first fight. Being well aware, the judges here are Chuck Giampa, Patricia Jarman Manning from Vegas, and Stanley Christodoulou from South Africa.
All right, stop, break out clean.
Round 10.
You see John Ruiz now almost never coming forward, waiting on Evander. That's not John's fight. I can't help but think that maybe he's hurt or tired. Something's wrong, that he's not fighting his fight.
Our online scoring is so heavy tonight that we've had sort of a crash in the online area, so we have to hold off on providing you with those scores. Heavy right hand.
That was a right hand. That was
good. Ruiz is claiming it was behind the head, but it looked pretty good.
It was right in the ear. I didn't understand that one. He hit him right in the ear. Look how red his ear is.
Hold it. Bring out.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think the first fight was a great fight. I don't think this fight's a great fight. Evander clearly looks better. Sharper's getting hit less. John Ruiz absorbing a lot more punishment than he did in the first fight. Constantly going backwards. I can't understand why he's going backwards so much. Holding on an awful lot.
The first half of the fight wasn't bad. There was some dramatic stuff there, but it has really come to a halt here. And there goes Ruiz.
Low blow.
As the result of a low blow.
Low blow. 1 point.
He took a point from Evander.
1 point, low blow.
He's got 5 minutes
1 point, low blow.
to recover, and if he doesn't, he loses.
Okay.
You know the sad part about that rule.
You can start to set up, Ruiz. Okay, Ruiz, you got up to 5 minutes.
And from the looks of things, he's going to make use of those 5.
That's 5 minutes.
I find it to be an odd rule, though. It could be serious damage, and that won't let you won't even walk in 5 minutes, never mind fight.
Slowly getting to his feet.
Hey, John, you got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, you can walk it off. Evander, get in that corner.
Got about 4 minutes left now, or else he automatically loses.
5 minutes.
It's not only the low blow. Look at his face. Look under the left eye, over the nose. He's gotten hit hard in the ears. Of course, he claims he had a broken eardrum in the first fight.
You can walk it off. You can walk it off.
Well, I tell you what, Bobby, if he comes back and continues to fight after this scenario, nobody can question Ruiz's heart.
Oh, I clearly think that he's got heart. He's shown his bravery in the past, and this is just one of those
3 more minutes.
Ugly situations.
He's got about 3 minutes.
But I'll tell you right now, all things being equal, if I'm Evander Holyfield, I'd jump on him.
Blood dripping from his nose and his forehead. Holyfield and Ruiz's trainer, Norm Stone, exchanging words.
Still got 2 minutes.
I bet you that we're not all nice.
No. Ruiz now trying to slowly walk it off. Holyfield gazing into the crowd meantime.
How many got? How many time we got left?
2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And then Ruiz has to continue fighting. Evander Holyfield right above us, just looking down very quietly, almost introspectively.
All right, you ready? You ready?
All right, Ruiz had about 2 minutes left.
Time in.
And so he needed about 3 minutes to recover. Here we go. Let's see if Holyfield jumps on him now when he's got Ruiz in some trouble, which he didn't do in the first fight.
Well, he's making more of an effort already. 4-punch combination, nice shot to the body. But he's not got his rhythm down. He's not got his timing Holyfield completely right yet.
Oh, low blow by Ruiz. The left hand was below the belt by John Ruiz.
That one was way south of the border.
Way.
Let's go.
But it obviously really didn't hurt Holyfield.
No.
Break out.
That one went upward to hit the low blow.
So some retaliation by Ruiz. Just about had it with Holyfield.
See, now here's a round I thought Holyfield won, but because of the low blow, it's an even round. Punches on the inside. See, Evander's winning the inside. John keeps consistently trying to tie him up. Evander's too strong for him on the inside.
Time.
Johnny, you ever hear the saying championship rounds? This is it, baby.
You gotta fight now, brother.
This is it. You're not going to get any more breaks.
Give him some water, boy, over here.
John, you're not going to get any more breaks. Jab and move, jab and move. Give me every inch of fucking energy you got, baby. Come on, you're going to be the first Altino in the world. Come on, baby, you want it? Come on, Johnny.
You gotta fight, champ.
Don't fight him, Johnny. Just box him.
Move your hands. Come on. That's what it's all about, Johnny. Go in there and move your hands.
Holyfield starts the low blow action. South of the border, and then a nice left hook to the jaw. I think the shot to the jaw hurt worse than the low blow. Accidental retaliation, maybe, but that one was, whoa. That one was way low.
Norton Stone leading with John Ruiz as we enter the championship rounds. In fact, there was a difference of opinion there in that round. Gabe LaMarca going, fight him. And Stone says, no, box him. Jab and move more.
Just walked into a 3-punch combination. He's just diving into Holyfield and holding on now. He's not fighting. And that's detrimental in the scoring.
A championship fight that has lapsed into a battle of head-clashing elbows and low blow. Down goes Holyfield! Early in round 11, Holyfield down, and he's bloody.
They banged heads, Steve. I don't know if we got that on close, but they banged heads, and then Ruiz hit him.
Down for the 5th time in his career, and he's got a long way to go in round 11. Ruiz trying to jump on him, and then roughhouse tactics obvious by Holyfield as he tries to drag Ruiz to the canvas.
Hold it, guys. Come on, let him go.
A desperate Evander Holyfield, and now Ruiz goes down to his knees.
Come on, let's go.
It has developed into a wild one. Again, Ruiz jumping on Holyfield. Holyfield's in trouble. He's coming this way now, and they almost came through the ropes in our laps. Holyfield stumbling and bumping around. Ruiz is trying to knock him out.
Evander is out on his feet, Steve. He absolutely cannot get his legs under.
This crowd is going berserk. Holyfield trying to hold on to Ruiz. Joe Cortez with his hands full. Ruiz backing Holyfield up. Holyfield still in trouble, wincing, blinking, bloody. Gets a combination of that, a right uppercut to the chin by Ruiz. A left hook to the head by Ruiz. All John Ruiz here in the 11th.
John Ruiz is on the brink of destiny, he believes.
What a dramatic turn of events. Ruiz continues to pummel Holyfield. Just missed with the right hand, Ruiz. Got him with that right hand. It's target practice for John Ruiz.
Evander's in trouble. He is holding on for dear life right now. It is nothing short of life and death right here.
Let's go.
Coming up on 20 seconds remaining in round 11. A right uppercut that's scored by Ruiz. Holyfield shakes his head and says no.
knockdown. Right here, they slam into each other. I thought I saw a head. If not, no, it was just a good right hand. Ruiz caught him with a good right hand, and Holy hit the deck. Stayed hurt. There it is. A shot to the temple, Steve. Pure and simple. I scored that round 10-7 for Ruiz, which brings my scorecard dead even. He took up all the slack that Holyfield worked in the middle round.
So here we go. As they touch gloves, this could be the deciding round, the 12th and final round for the title. Does the 38-year-old Evander Holyfield have enough left after getting hit pillar to post in the 11th?
Looks like he's okay. He's punching. John looks totally exhausted. This should be a very interesting round. Holy with the stronger punches right now, Steve.
Holyfield blinking repeatedly. The battered face of John Ruiz right in front of him. 2 minutes to go in the 12th.
Bring up here. Let's go.
Holyfield may need a stoppage here to win the fight.
I'll tell you what, Steve, on my scorecard, whoever wins the last round wins the fight. Holy outworked him a lot in the beginning, but after that last round, 3 points, 10-7. That was huge for John Ruiz.
Halfway through the 12th, Ruiz again pouring it on.
He's not really landing too much there, though. Holy's just ducked under. Not real effective. Less than half the round is left. That was clean.
Let's go.
We come up on the final minute of the fight.
His left eye is bleeding too.
The left eye of Holyfield looking very bad. Straight right hand to the head by Ruiz.
Holyfield blocked that. You can see him. He telegraphed that too. He held his hand out. You saw that one coming.
He didn't see that jab coming.
He did. He likes to taste of it because he ate that one flush.
Come on, man.
I'd hate to be scoring this fight.
Repeat or redemption, I said before. I think we may have repeat, and there is no redemption.
Overhand right by Ruiz. Series of punches by Ruiz with 15 seconds to go in the fight. Let's see who finishes the stronger of the two. Two exhausted, bruised fighters. Here we go, final seconds. And that's it.
Well, I think John Ruiz has pulled it off, Steve.
This time he may have done it. It goes to the judges for a second time.
Get up, please. Get up. Got a chance, Johnny.
Norm Stone urging Ruiz to get up. He crumbled to the canvas. And Stone had to bodily pick him up.
Not a champ, man.
You won that fight all the way through.
Well, they're telling Holyfield you won that fight all the way through, but I'm not so sure, Bobby.
Well, I thought he won a lot of the middle round, Steve. I made that clear before, but that 3-point round ended it out. The best I could have made it was a draw if that was a 2-point round, because he only did go down once. He didn't go down a second time. It is very, very difficult to say.
We could have a new champion. John Ruiz, who could barely raise his arms to hold the Puerto Rican flag, and he gets hugs and embraces all around from his corner people. Norm Stone, Gabe LaMarca. It was dramatic. in the first part of the fight and at the end, but kind of sluggish in the middle. You'll recall they didn't embrace at all after the first fight. They embrace now.
Well, they embrace now because I do believe that John Ruiz thinks he's got this in the bag, and I have a funny feeling they wouldn't embrace so readily if he gets robbed again.
You got a pretty good point. Tremendous job in the corner
Don't celebrate yet.
by John Ruiz's people. Unbelievable, really, when you think about it, how they kept inspiring him and urging him on, particularly in that 11th round. He said, you know what they call this? The championship rounds, and Ruiz rose to the occasion. Incredible coaching in the corner of Ruiz, win or lose.
Well, you know what, Steve? I'll put it to you this way. I think John Ruiz is going to get this decision just because of the first fight. But I remember toward the end of my career thinking to myself, punches that weren't supposed to hurt, hurt. You see, Evander, it's time to get out.
Well, I think Jimmy Lennon Jr. is ready with the decision. So let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Patricia Jarman Manning, scores about 114 to 111. Judge Chuck Jumpa scores about 115 to 111. Judge Stanley Christodoulou sees about 116 to 110. All three in favor of the winner and the new heavyweight champion of the world, el primer campeón latino de peso completo, quiet man, John Ruiz.
He's done it. Ruiz gets his justice in his sweet redemption. He felt he had something to prove going into the rematch with Holyfield, and he came through, able to avenge the controversial defeat from the first meeting.
He sucked it up in the championship round, Steve, and that's what won it for him. 2 and 3 point rounds there. I had him behind by a couple of points. He catapulted in front and closed it out in the 12th round, showing what he's made of. You know what? He's a real nice guy.
Unanimous decision for the first fighter of Latino descent to win a share of the heavyweight title. Look at the emotion being displayed here. Meanwhile, Evander Holyfield gave no indication he'd retire even if he lost. And tonight, he did. So could we have a Ruiz-Holyfield 3? We'll be finding out shortly. Here's Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. Obviously, the elation here in the corner of Johnny Ruiz, Norm Stone. Johnny, this was an all-out war. Your eye closed up in the second round. How did you manage to keep your composure this time and fight so hard and knock off a 4-time champion?
Hey, I was coming for what belongs to me, and that's the belt, and I'm coming home with it. Woo!
Did you feel as though you were behind when you knocked him down in the 11th round?
I just wanted to get over it. I wanted to be on him, and I just wanted to knock him out. I want to prove to the world that I still got the punch, even though I died at the end last time, not this time.
Were you concerned? Did you see sort of a deja vu happening again?
No.
You seemed to take off rounds 5, 6, and 7. You seem to be very inactive and moving backward.
Hey, it was whatever works. I mean, I was just trying to get him tired, trying to make a move, and he was starting to make a move. He was starting to get it tired, and I stepped it up.
What was your frame of mind going into the 12th round? Did you feel you had a comfortable lead?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you never know in Vegas and in boxing, you never know. But, you know, now it's one thing only, and show me the money.
How much, Johnny, how much did the low blow in the 10th round give you a chance to revitalize yourself, take some time, gain your composure?
You know, he was elbowing me. I was headbutting me once in a while, and I was getting tired of it. You know what I mean? They was getting warnings, but no points taken out. And
we did it on credit cards.
And now he gave you a rematch, Johnny. I know it's early. You're going to enjoy this moment. He gave you a rematch. Would you consider and would you fight Evander Holyfield again and give him a rematch?
No, he made me wait for a little while, so I'm gonna make him wait too. So I'm gonna go to Boston, so right there. I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico, so I'm my.
Hey, am I coming?
Does that mean no, or does that mean at a future date?
Huh?
Does that mean no, or is that at a future date that you would consider fighting him again?
Like you said, you know, he gave me a rematch. If he wants to fight again, we're gonna do it.
What will you want to do now? I know this is all setting in, but where do you go from here? Who do you want to fight?
I'm gonna go
Mike Tyson?
Well, I'm gonna spend some time with my kids. I miss very much. I love you, Johnny and Johnson. I'm coming home. Woo! I'm bringing you a present.
How about becoming the first Latino champion? I know that's something very important to you.
First Latino is a great feeling, and I love it. I love it.
Right here, the greatest.
What a fight, man.
Evander, you've been a tremendous champion. Did you feel as though you were winning this fight up until you got knocked down in the 11th round?
Well, you know, I felt that I win the fight. I went out there and I was fighting a smart fight, and I felt that, you know, he kept his head low, and it was, you know, I did the things. I couldn't hit him with a good shot because he, you know, it was awkward. And, you know, that's no excuse. If you can, here's a guy come out and hit me on purpose low, and, you know, just because I ain't fall down the knees and do an acting roll, you know, that count as nothing. But, you know, he hit me down there a couple of times that way.
Did you feel as though you won this fight? Were you surprised with this decision?
Of course I'm very surprised. You know, but, you know, a lot of time if you don't get a guy out there, you know, these things happen.
Evander, let's take a look at the knockdown, which occurred here in the 11th round. And tell us from your vantage point what happened.
Well, you know, I didn't see the shot. I didn't see the shot, and you know, he called me. You know, I didn't see the shot.
It basically took you the entire round to recover, didn't it?
Well, yeah, pretty much, because, you know, I didn't see a shot. A blind shot. Yeah, as you see, he hit me in the temple. So, you know, I didn't see the shot.
How much do you think the low blow worked to his favor by taking a lot of time there on a blow that we replayed? Looks like it's low, but not all as bad as it was made out to be. How much do you think that time helped him?
Well, it helped him a lot. You know, the one thing is that if you hit a man on the tip of the cup, it's not really a low blow. It's right on the belt. It came after that. He hit me there on purpose. And, you know, I could have jived and took 5 minutes just to get a point out, you know, but the referee should have seen that it was a blatant shot.
Where do you go from here, Evander? We talked before the fight. There are going to be an awful lot of people who are going to tell you, like they told you before the fight, you know, it's time, Evander.
Well, you people say what they like and stuff. Like, my goal still is to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And I still would be, you know. I get back in line.
I know you want to give due respect to Johnny Ruiz, but when you were at your peak fighting great, this man would have been a sparring partner for you. Does that disappoint you?
Well, wait, no, because, you know, the guy got an awkward style. You know, my whole thing, I look very good in the gym, and like that particular style, you know, just kind of difficult. But, you know, in one sense or another, you know, I just go back to training camp and just work a little bit more.
Would you like to fight him for a third time?
I would love to fight him again. You know, hopefully I will, you know. You know, remain to be seen.
Is that blood or is that a tear?
Well, you know, it's blood. You know, ain't no tears of my eyes. You know, you know, when you work hard and you go out and you do your very best, you know, and Lord, get all the praise.
Evander, you've given us a lot of thrills. Congratulations. And we look forward to seeing you again if that's what you desire.
Thank you.
All right, Steve, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jim. In many eyes, Holyfield, the loser of both fights with John Ruiz. And in Holyfield's own words, you got to know when your season's up. And from this vantage point, I think the time has come. The season is up. And he used the same excuse here tonight as he did in the first fight, that Ruiz has an awkward style. Let's give you the judges' official scorecards. We told you because of the influx of online that we can't bring it to you. Judges' scores, South African Stanley Christodoulou had Ruiz winning by a lot, a big margin, 116-110. Chuck Giampa of Las Vegas had Ruiz up 115-111. And also from Las Vegas, Patricia Jarman Manning with Ruiz winning by the smallest disparity of the three judges, 114-111, but it was a unanimous decision in the eyes of the three ringside official judges. Now, as far as the The media, the press row scoring, our 3 representatives from around the country. From Philadelphia, Bernard Fernandez had Ruiz winning it 114-112. Dan Rafael from the USA Today had Ruiz winning it 115-110. And Steve Springer from the LA Times had Ruiz also winning it, but by the score of 115-111. So they all had Ruiz winning by unanimous decision as well.
Well, that makes unanimous. I had him winning as well, and I know you did. No controversy. So the championship belt changing hands. Holyfield still getting some encouragement from the fans as he heads towards the dressing room, and you know he's going to be feeling this one for a long time to come, emotionally and physically. John Ruiz, who looked like the beaten fighter with a messed up face, blood all over, but he's the one who came out on top over Evander Holyfield. And you wonder, according to Evander, we're not seeing for the last time, but I know a lot of people will be calling for his retirement after this showing tonight, and I think that's pretty evident, Bobby. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing to call for.
Let's take a look at the well, what many might consider the key to the.
What you're going to see here is this: Evander Holyfield dips his head over here. Now, something that John Ruiz has been doing all night, and Holyfield's right hand kept going over the head, but John Ruiz comes right across, hits him in the temple, and watch what happens. All night long, Ruiz had been dipping to the right. So what does Evander do? He dips to the right to get out of the way. He doesn't get all the way over, and that right hand hits him right in the temple. And he said it himself. He didn't see it. When you don't see them, trust me, they hurt and debilitate you more. Your body has its own innate way of, even if it gets hit flush, if it sees it coming, of bracing itself for the impact. When you don't see it, you can't brace.
And Holyfield tasting the canvas for only the 5th time in his memorable career. The champion doesn't want to leave the ring, and I don't blame him. The new WBA heavyweight champion, now all smiles, getting kisses.
Trust me, his eyes, his nose, and everything he has hurts less already.
Absolutely. It may be a while before he gets out of this ring. He wants to savor this moment, relish this moment in time for as long as he can. And you know they're celebrating right now the streets of Chelsea, Massachusetts, which is the hometown of John Ruiz. As you put it, just a nice guy, very community-minded, very involved in the Little League. Pop Warner, Norm Stone throwing his hat into the crowd. It's just that they won the Super Bowl, the World Series, the Stanley Cup, and the NBA title all in one night. It really is a bit of a rocky story. A club fighter at one point in his career, John Ruiz, going all the way, ascending to the top. The WBA heavyweight champion. There he goes with the belt firmly around his waist.
Good job, guys.
And I can't say enough about the job Norm Stone in that corner did to spur this guy on when it looked like things were really bleak. They're taking it all in. The pride of Chelsea, hearing from the many fans who made the trip from suburban Boston. Quite a scene.
Well, Steve, I'll tell you what, I still don't think that the performance by John was spectacular, or by Evander, and I know that Evander is past his time.
Johnny, you give him a fright.
Let's go to Jim Gray standing by with promoter Don King.